Hello yogis, I just wanted to touch base with you. I'm actually in the middle of a peri-menopause anxiety stroke panic attack at the moment. It's something that I haven't really experienced to this level for probably about 3 years. I may be having quite a big dip in my hormones. I'm just going to describe what it feels like, because I know that some people think that anxiety comes from the mind. Now my mind, I've been meditating. I woke up, actually I had this in my sleep, these feelings, and I woke up a few times. It woke me up a few times. Basically I'm trembling from top to toe. I feel, knees knocking. My solar plexus is in a spasm at the moment, and my breathing has sort of been really short and shallow. Now when I was sitting in meditation, which I was doing for about 20-25 minutes, I was able to be breathing deeply, just allowing my breath to manifest in a way that was natural to the breath, and it basically over a couple of minutes or so really releases. That sort of clamping can really release. So what I wanted to do was just record a little video for you to highlight how it can feel when you're going through this. It's not based around the mind, it's purely a physical response that's happening because of the movement of the hormones dropping, I think. As far as I understand it, and I'm not a doctor, what happens is when the hormones drop, your feel-good hey hormone, which is the estrogen, and your sort of soothing, everything's fantastic, very calm, progesterone hormone drops. Your body very helpfully injects you with adrenaline, and your cortisol levels rise, and so not only are you not having the feel-good aspect, you're also having this injection of stress inducing hormones, a bit like you're being chased, and that is precisely how it feels. You can just be sitting really comfortably and quietly, and all of a sudden you're sort of just hit with this wall of fear, and not mental fear, physical trembling. I haven't been able to do my physical yoga this morning because anything physically strenuous is just going to set my body on more of an alert. So I meditated instead, and just watched what was happening with my system and allowed it to be, and it finds a bit of a plateau, and I will be going out for a nice relaxing stroll in nature as well. I just wanted to share it with you because expressing it helps it to ease. It's already starting to ease. So this aspect of it rising, once it starts to do that and the heart rate starts to speed up, I was watching it rise slowly over a few minutes from sort of 64, and it sort of crept up to almost 90. And I thought, I'm not going to check it anymore because I'm just going to talk to you instead. So sometimes talking to somebody takes that emphasis off it, and then everything starts to calm down. I just thought the other thing that happens as well is that I get very dizzy, very, very lightheaded, like I'm literally gonna pass out, and that is making me feel like I'm not quite in the room. So that's another thing that can happen with this. I just really wanted to document it and share it because it actually, when there is anxiety, whatever it is causing it comes up, it's sometimes better to look directly at it, to notice what's happening, to mentally and consciously acknowledge what's happening, rather than try and distract. I know a lot of information is about distracting, and I just mentioned talking to you as a distraction, so it does help. But also what helps is looking directly at it. So you can almost see that it can't really go anywhere. When it starts to build a little bit, if you sit with it, and just almost like sit from a nonchalant perspective, you watch the body doing its thing, and you recognise, although it's really uncomfortable and not nice, it's not actually going to do you any damage. It's really important to share this information because it's something that I know is so common in ladies with going through menopause and perimenopause. So I don't quite know what's led up to it. There's nothing different that I've been doing. It's just, I think, just the normal run-of-the-mill fluctuations, other than I'm coming up to my menstrual cycle, and that might be triggering it, because obviously hormones start to drop quite quickly at that time. But it manifests as palpitations, sort of running and slowing and then running and slowing, but they don't bang quickly and then stop quickly. They grow slowly and relax slowly, but it just has like this wave effect, and it sends the adrenaline, sends the body into trembles, and the head into a spin. I've got a bit of a headache, and no caffeine, nothing like that. I've just drunk a honey and lemon with a little bit of ginger in it, and I'm just going to sit and wait it out, and when I feel a little bit steadier I shall go for a walk. And what happened yesterday, I was getting it yesterday, and yesterday afternoon it was really overpowering, a bit like it is now, and then all of a sudden it will just go, and I think, what was all that about? But I just wanted to highlight that this isn't a mental it's not easy to control mentally, because it's not coming from there. It's not like I've got loads of thoughts spinning out of control that's sending my body into a tears. It's actually a physical response that's happening, and my mind then has to try and keep a level on that by reminding myself that I've been here before, that the fact that I'm shaking and trembling is no different to when I get excited about doing something, like going to a feeder gig, for example. All those sorts of things used to really I used to get nervous and excited queuing up to go and see feeder, and so for me I'm trying to liken it to that, because really your body doesn't know a lot different between excitement and fear in terms of its responses. But I do want to just sort of highlight, I think it was in a Dr. Joe Dispenza book, he highlighted how your body responds to your approach to stress. So there was some research done, two groups of people going through stressful situations, stressful interviews, and the first group were taught that stress is actually really good for you. It's a natural thing, we need it to get on in life. And then the other group of people were taught how harmful it is. Both these groups of people were put through stressful interviews, and their blood was taken afterwards. Those that felt that the stress was good were protected from the harmful effects of stress by a hormone in the blood. Those that had the preconception that the stress was bad didn't have that protective hormone in the blood. So it's always worth remembering, when you're going through stress or panic and anxiety, try to think of it as nothing different than an excitement. And your body, this is a natural reaction to the body, and so rather than it filling you with terror, just allow yourself to sort of put it into a different light and different perspective. My cat's scratching to get in, so I think I'll finish it there. But if you have any questions or concerns yourself, and you want some more information on this, or even just to have a chat or anything, then don't be frightened to get in touch. I do have some podcasts on my podcast section of my website that might help. And also, as always, with the crystals, amethyst is fantastic if you've got anxiety. Just sitting with it in your aura does really help. So yeah, that's something else that you could try as well. But when this is happening, you just have to really just be present with it. And as I said, think positively about nice things that get you feeling the same way, and it sort of diffuses it. Yeah, I hope that helps, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.